It's the latest on the illegal sports betting probe that got Chauncey Billups to Scary Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, and 34 other individuals detained, by the way. Now, these are two separate cases, which they were as well. Also, get you guys for the charge to be the Vikings 37-10, which you guys get into. Also, get you guys to the fact that DeAndre Jordan just signing off with the Pels, which he did as well, and much other news to come. By the way, guys, I'll get you guys to that. And Thunder beat the Pacers 135 in NBA Finals rematch. And that's all I gotta say to that, guys. As well, everybody. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna get you guys the latest on the illegal sports betting probe that got Chauncey Billups, Scary Terry Rozier, Damon Jones, among 34 individuals, and the Mafia detained, by the way, in the illegal sports betting probe. Now, these are two separate cases. One was Operation Nothing But Bet, and then the other was Operation Royal Flush. Now, Cesar Kinley LBJ was the prominent b-ball that Damon Jones was detained in a gambling probe, disclosed the privileged injury info to facilitate illegal sports betting. Now, Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones were among, well, I told you guys they're among 34 detained in this illegal sports betting probe and rigged poker games involving the Mafia. LBJ was not accused of anything or of any wrongdoing whatsoever, though. He was unaware of any gambling activity Damon Jones that took part of. Now, Billups and Rozier were indicted on the wire fraud conspiracy and a money laundering conspiracy. Now, each count has 20+ years in jail. Billups and Rozier were in court they were out of custody. Now, Billups will be in the Brooklyn courthouse November 24th. Billups turned over his passport and secured a substantial bond. Now, it says right here that travel is limited to Oregon and Colorado, banned from gambling habits, which he has. Now, Rozier was out of custody, putting up his Florida home and as a bond and surrendering his passport. He is banned from betting and restricted only to travel within the continental U.S. Earnest, Marves Fairley. You also got what's his name, Shane Hennen and DeNiro Laster. They were named as defendants in the sports betting indictment. Billups helped organize and engage and play games in Vegas, and also used rigged shutting machines. April 2019, defrauded victims of $50K. Billups got wired $50K for his participation. Now, two sports betting pro. Now, this I told you guys already. Operation Nothing But Bet and then Operation Royal Flush. It says right here that Billups and Jones were accused of using their celeb to hire people into playing poker games rigged by Damon Jones was saying as well, by the way. Now, Billups and Jones were accused of using their celebrity profile to hire people to play poker games rigged by the Mafia, organized use cheating tech to read cards, poker tech, use hidden cameras, contact lenses, and glasses to read pre-work cards, X-rays to be X-ray table, reading cards face down on the table. Also here, when the victims were lost, the Mafia would use extortion and violence to make sure they paid their debts. Now, the Bonanno, Gambino, Colombo, Lucchese, and the Genovese, the crime families, they're involved. These are the Mafia, so they're involved as well for their roles. Now, victims, they lost $7 million rigged poker games. One victim lost $1.8 million or $2 million. Now, Rozier told Laster he would remove himself from a game back in 2023 when he went with the Hornets, by the Hornets versus the Pels game back in March 23, 2023, but he'll fake an injury. It also says right here that he removed himself from Hornets game back in the first quarter, by the way, due to an injury, a fake injury, by the way. Now, Laster told gave the info to two bettors for the 100K. Bettors used info to bet on Rozier's unders. Rozier paid for Laster to go to Philly to get proceeds from the scheme. Down to drove to Rozier's home to count the money with him. Damon Jones got inside info as well for bettors. Billups leaked confidential info about the Blazers for one bettor. Poker players got defrauded in Miami, Vegas, Hamptons NY. You guys all remember that guess what I told you guys yesterday? Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, Rozier, they're among 34. Including the Mafia, they were all among 34 defendants. They were all detained in an illegal sports gambling probe that the FBI still got their hands on, still side into, by the way. But it did say that they were also NBA players. There were other NBA players as well, or coaches, by the way. They're involved in their roles. It's very known that Malik Beasley, who did jail time for other instances as well. I mean, who spent a couple days in jail, but although he's been sued for unpaid rent and but he was accused of gambling. He was investigated for gambling as well, by the way. But he wasn't detained yesterday. So clearly, this is not good at all, which is really not. So not only has this happened in the NBA, this happened in the NFL. There were numerous suspensions. This happened in MLB baseball. This happened in NHL, college basketball, college football, MLB baseball as well. So this is really not good at all. This leaves a huge black hole in the sports industry, which it does. But I can tell you this right now: Chauncey Billups could be fired as a Blazers coach for the rest of his life. They get on for good. I can tell you that, guys. So if neither are convicted, if Billups, Rozier, Damon Jones, others are convicted, they could be looking at 20 plus years in jail. Not good at all. Really not good at all. So a lot more info's gonna be coming along the way, guys. There could be more charges, by the way, and there also could be more arrests that can be made, by the way. And I think these obviously occurred in other former NBA players as well. By the way, it's very known who they were. Now, Malik Beasley was not detained again, which he was not. But there could be another arrest went out for him as well prior to this gambling probe. So, yeah, not good at all. This is across 11 states, by the way. And honestly, the games that were rigged, by the way, really not good at all. So, to be honest, there were Operation nothing but bet and the Operation Royal Flush. But really not good at all. I mean, this happened in the Miami, Vegas, Hamptons, and NY. So this is really not good for neither at all. This can affect their careers as well. I mean, Rozier could face the same Chauncey Porter did, although Chauncey Porter's going to be sentenced, by the way, by December. He's awaiting sentence, by the way. But Rozier could get Chauncey Porter, he could be getting lifetime ban as well. Chauncey Billups on the other side could be on the cusp of being fired as Blazers coach. Not just that, he could be getting lifetime NBA ban as well. So, it's very unknown if he's going to return. I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't know, guys. So, but right now that Billups and Damon Jones, they're on leave of absence, whether which they were. And, yeah, that's all I can say to that, guys. The more details are going to emerge in the coming weeks or months or so. I just don't know, guys, with the way this all plays out. But there was a college basketball probe and the betting probe, and this is really not good at all. So it didn't name any college basketball players, by the way, but it could come into play, by the way. So what's the way this plays out, guys? Not good there at all. Not good for neither of them at all. And then there's also, by the way, guys, that Thunder, they beat the Pacers 141-35 last night in the NBA Finals rematch, which they did, by the way. Thunder defendants, which they were, by the way. That's all I can say about that. Also, puny, pathetic Warriors, 80 for the Nuggets, 137-131. Thoughts about that, guys? None of those were against charged to be the Vikings, 37-10 last night, which they did, by the way. Thoughts about that? Also, none of this, by the way, that Portugal, they beat U.S. women's soccer team 2-1. And the 2025 Women's International Friendly, by the way, and Alex Morgan, she was there, by the way. She could support, so really not good. really, that's amazing right there. But really, U.S. Women's Soccer, I don't know what happened there, but they gotta get together. Another else, by the way, that DeAndre Jordan gets a 1 year, $3.6 million offer with the Pels. Thoughts about that? I guess I'll just respond to that. Also, notice also, by the way, the Alex Vesey, he is not appearing at the World Series tonight between the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays tonight, by the way, due to a personal matter he's dealing with. My condolences out to Alex Vesey, his close ones, this horrific situation that he's in. Not good there at all. So whatever situations, it'll be resolved. Who knows? But we'll see how that plays out, guys. Also, notice by the Abdullah the Butcher, he is dealing with health. He's hospitalized due to some unspecified health issues. My thoughts prayers go to Abdullah the Butcher. Close ones of the WWE Universe. Wish him well, and hope he's doing okay on that. No, that's all. Wish him well for full recovery. So get well, Abdullah the Butcher. And then also about Aaron Rodgers. He wants to end his season with the Steelers, and last, which will be his last, he wants to retire back with the Packers. He'll probably stay with the Steelers. By the way, clearly. What do you thoughts about this, guys? Let me know about this. You think everyone should retire sooner? Let me know about that. I guess I'll address the response. That's all news you gotta know for that, everybody. Also, notice by the way, guys, and Mammoth defeat the Blues 7-4. You saw Craig defeat the Jets 3-0. The Blancos they defeat the Bulls 3-2. The Ducks they defeat the Bruins 7-5. The Pens they defeat the Panthers 5-3. The Sharks they defeat the Rangers 6-5. The Canes defeat the Avs 5-4. The Islanders defeat the Red Wings 7-2. The Preds defeat the Canucks 4-2-1. The Kings defeat the Sharks 3-2. The Sens defeat the Flyers 2-1. And those defeat the Canadiens 6-5. That's all you gotta know for that, guys. As well, buddy. Also, guys, news also about the guys, and Doug Martin jumped out of a second-story window, and as he got into it, by the way, with a bunch of police officers, with the police. You doing? With police because there was mental issues, by the way. Martin was at a Tranquility rehab center in Castro Valley, positive for cocaine and methamphetamines. They found, now cops, they did find 3 bags of cocaine and also a chef's knife before he died. So my goes out to Doug Martin's family and his fans. Awful news there, guys. So that's a horrific situation that he's in. So that's all I got. So of this horrific loss of Doug Martin, his close ones, his family, his fans, is a horrific loss of Doug Martin, by the way. So we're not good. He was 36 by the time of his death. Not awful news there, guys. Awful news there. Also, let you guys know that NXT's Halloween Havoc is tomorrow night, guys. Check that out. That's all news you can know for that, guys. Also, everybody, that we'll let you guys know that, oh yeah, Sunday's main event is gonna be next Saturday, guys. No, next month in Salt Lake City. Check that out, guys, as well, buddy. So I'll say about that. Also, and then there's also, by the way, guys, I want to say, brother, wish a shout out to Shanae Grimes Beach, to Jersey Drake, Aliza Taylor, Wayne Rooney, Adrian Balin, Brian Breaker, Amonra St. Brown, Jalen Brown, Casey Wilson, Jalen Ramsey, Griffin, Arlen, Kyla Ross, Ashley Sherbino, Tila Tequila, Miranda Thomas, Xavier Wolf, Crystal Jung, send my brother wish out. We simply introduce on that, bro. That's all news you got to know, guys. All to say about that. That's all there is to say about that, guys. Also, I'm not sure when Sonic Blitz is going to be arriving, by the way. It should be, I guess, this year, by the way. So Sonic Blitz is a new trading card game. It's a trading card game that's going to be on mobile devices. But it's very known when it's going to be arriving to the iOS in the U.S. So I already know that Sonic Rebel is arriving November 5th, by the way, which is next month. But when is Sonic Blitz going to be arriving as well? And it should be by this year. So far, an official release date has not been announced for Sonic Blitz just yet. It's a trading card game, by the way, guys. So that's all I can say about that, guys. And more, and it should be a new Sonic game that should be announced at the Game Awards, or it could, yeah. So look for it. It should be for 2026. But I do know that Sonic's milestone year is gonna be celebrated 35th milestone birthday anniversary, and also Sonic IW's 100 milestone comment, by the way, which should all be on 2026. So Sonic's gonna have a milestone year in 2026, guys, and also more races for Sonic Race Crossroads is gonna be arriving as well. By the way, that's all there is to say about that, and that's all there is you need to know about it on that as well. So that's all I'll say that, guys, as well. So Look for that, guys. Also, I'll let you guys know that my 32nd birthday is gonna be on Tuesday, guys. I'll be doing 32nd. I'll be doing my 32nd birthday special clothes sports board this Tuesday. Check that out, guys. All there is to sell on that, guys, as well, buddy. And that's all you need to know on that. So look forward to that. All right, ladies, that's gonna do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page, but any also, guys. We those are your sponsors of the latest on this illegal sports betting probe and also the rigged poker games that led to the arrest of Chauncey Billups, Scary Terry Rozier, to Damon Jones and members of Mafia, by the way, tied to the Mafia. So, your thoughts on that, guys? Because you think Chauncey Billups is going to be released as a Blazers coach? Thoughts on that, guys? You think Terry Rozier could be getting a lifetime NBA ban? Your thoughts on that, guys, as well? Now they're convicted, they could be looking like behind bars. 20+ years in jail, by the way. Not good. They're among 34 that were named in this illegal sports betting probe and also the rigged poker games. So that's all I can say to that, guys, as well, buddy. With us, the charges being the Vikings 32-10. Last thing, thoughts about that, guys. Also, the G-Men, they got the Eagles again on Sunday, which they do, but that's all there is to say about that, guys. And G-Men, they've beaten the Eagles before, which they did. But they're gonna beat them again Sunday, which they will, by the way. That's all there's got to know for that, guys. Also, guys, with us on U.S. Women's Soccer losing to Portugal 2-1 the Women's International Friendly last night. Can U.S. Women's Soccer come back? Let me know about that. I know they will. I know they will. Look for that, guys. And that's all just about that, everybody. Also, got send your birthday wishes shout out to Shanae Grimes Beach, to Jersey Drake, Elisa Taylor, Wayne Rooney, Adrian Balin, Braun Breaker, Amonra St. Brown, Jalen Brown, Casey Wilson, Jalen Ramsey, Griffin, Arlen, Kyla Ross, Ashley Shortino, Sherbino, Tila Tequila, Miranda, Thomas, Xavier Wolf, and Crystal Jung. Send my brother wishes. Tweet some people should do so on that. But I told you guys know, guys. I'll bet for breaking news. Thomas live updates of McSullivan to a whole lot more than the close sports, sports later. And then you got nuts all this. Say, guys, take care, everybody. You guys have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe, everybody. Bye bye.